If we don't show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again.
If we don't show up tomorrow, that was Oprah's latest speech at a political rally, and all that the folks wanted to know was this. Great to see Diddy's whole guest list come out for one last hurrah. Where was you when P. Diddy was running havoc through the black community? Many others noticed this too, like Mel Gibson. Oprah is seriously cooked, and Mel just came out with some jaw-dropping claims. Everyone knows that she is connected to Diddy's crimes. Mel's spilling secrets that go way beyond what anyone expected, and Oprah's name is right in the mix. What exactly does Mel know? And how deep could this connection really go? This might just change everything we thought we knew about the power players in Hollywood. So don't even think about clicking away, because every second of this story counts. As it turns out, Oprah played a part in Diddy's billion-dollar empire, which seems to be crumbling fast. Scandal after scandal, and Diddy is now locked up in Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, a place known for housing some of the most dangerous criminals out there. And it doesn't stop there. Days ago, new accusations surfaced, with victims claiming that Diddy and his crew used a mix of baby oil and dangerous drugs like GHB and Rohypnol, often known as date R drugs, to incapacitate them. These drugs are famous for making people helpless, but Diddy's legal team insists these claims are totally fake. But how did we even find out about this whole scandal? Well, it first hit the headlines in November last year when Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy. Cassie says Diddy threw wild, drug-fueled parties filled with all kinds of abuse and misconduct. Things went quiet then for a minute, but back in March 2024, the feds raided Diddy's LA and Miami mansions, uncovering disturbing evidence that hinted at the darker side of his lavish lifestyle.
We're now getting a closer look at the mountains of evidence federal investigators collected at the homes of P. Diddy leading up to his indictment. This includes things like guns, ammunition, electronic evidence, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and personal lubricant.
By September 16th, Diddy's arrest became national news, with shocking charges including extortion, human trafficking, drugging victims, and coercion, some even involving minors. As you heard earlier, during these raids, the feds found over 1,000 bottles of baby oil, hundreds of explicit items, rifles, and disturbing footage of victims. To date, 120 people have come forward with allegations, 25 of them minors, with the youngest just 9 years old. Diddy's infamous white parties from 1998 to 2009 are now under heavy investigation. These celeb events were attended by the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio, Mariah Carey, Jay-Z, and Paris Hilton. The guests had to wear all white, a gesture Diddy once told Oprah symbolized equality, but leaked photos paint a darker picture, showing young girls barely dressed and visibly intoxicated in disturbing scenes. Now, with Oprah's name linked to this scandal, the public is stunned. I mean, this woman was known as a champion for women's rights and a voice for all the victims. But at this moment, her past connections with Diddy and other powerful figures who did wrong, like Harvey Weinstein, are under the spotlight.
50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain.
While Oprah has distanced herself from figures entangled in scandal and denies knowing about their actions, the timing of these recent revelations has left many wondering just how deep Hollywood's elite connections really go. You have to understand that this isn't just one isolated controversy. It's a story that keeps pulling people in, with everyone eager to see what bombshell might drop next. But one thing is for sure in this case: Oprah and Diddy are no strangers to the spotlight. While they haven't spent their careers side by side, when they do step out together, they make waves. As two of the most powerful figures in entertainment, their public appearances at major events have left lasting impressions. Take the BET Awards, for instance. Oprah and Diddy have both made appearances on this prestigious stage, celebrating and representing Black culture in the music, film, and television industries. Their presence at events like these tells you a lot about their influence and status as cultural icons. awards. But it's not just Bet, it's also the Cannes and the Grammys. Oprah and Diddy come from different sides of the industry, but their influence brings them to the same red carpet. Then there are Diddy's famously extravagant parties. From his all-white parties to his freak-offs, Diddy's events are the stuff of Hollywood legend, and Oprah has been spotted at her fair share of them. And that's exactly the reason why all eyes are looking at Oprah right now. Mel Gibson spoke out about her.
Now this is what I mean by actually starting to swim up or downstream with the rest of the salmon, you know, eventually, if you stay here long enough.
Yeah.
You'll find yourself doing that. And you have to... There's a way of doing it without doing it.
Adding a surprising twist that somehow intersects with Diddy's own legal battles. So Oprah has recently been at the center of controversy, with actor Mel Gibson making headlines by linking her name to some nasty rumors about human trafficking and the film Sound of Freedom. This movie is based on the real-life story of Tim Ballard and his mission to fight child exploitation. In multiple interviews, Mel Gibson suggested that high-profile Hollywood figures, Oprah included, might be involved in these illegal activities. Among the most shocking claims is the disappearance of 1,000 children, with many saying that Oprah could have been involved. Oprah's silence on this matter has left many speculating about whether or not she was really involved. This is nothing new. Oprah typically avoids engaging with rumors. However, the connection between these allegations and Diddy's troubling scandals involving minors has led some to wonder if there's any truth behind them. While no specific evidence links her to these accusations quite yet, the public still has a lot of questions and they only keep on coming. Despite the serious allegation, Oprah maintained a notably healthy relationship with Diddy, and given everything that we've heard about him and all the underage victims, well, it makes you question whether Oprah knows more and is involved in some of the shady activities. In 2006, Oprah also faced a lawsuit from a man alleging extortion, though the case was eventually dismissed. This incident, along with others that received minimal media attention, has led some to speculate that she may have tried to keep such matters under wraps. Then, in 2007, Oprah had a major scandal involving her Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. This board school, aimed at providing educational opportunities for underprivileged girls, initially received wide praise. However, the school faced a crisis when its manager, Tini Virginia Makopo, was accused of misconduct with several students. The allegations surfaced after one brave student escaped and reported the issue to authorities. Now, although Oprah was not directly involved, the backlash was crazy. She publicly acknowledged the school's failures, took responsibility for student safety, and pledged to improve protections. She even provided legal support to ensure justice for the victims. But that's just the beginning. There's also the Number Me Too situation. The Number Me Too movement, which gained momentum in 2017 to fight harassment and abuse across industries, saw Oprah emerge as a vocal supporter, amplifying survivors' voices. However, her previous association with Harvey Weinstein, a central figure in the whole deal, placed her under scrutiny. These two have collaborated on multiple film projects. Some have even questioned whether she was aware of the allegations against him. As you can imagine, Oprah denied any prior knowledge of the accusations against Harvey, and she even seemed to be in shock over the revelations. She went as far as condemning Weinstein and everything that he's done throughout the years. However, Oprah is staying pretty quiet when it comes to Diddy and his disturbing allegations, and that only makes you wonder, why is Oprah quiet now? Does she have a stake in this whole thing? We might just see Oprah come alive and denounce Diddy if he actually takes the L for all the things that the feds are accusing him of. As of now, he's innocent. We will have to wait until May of next year to actually see if he did all of the things that are now pinned to his name. Here is what we know about Diddy and his situation right now. His name has been swirling around in some major controversies lately, with claims stacking up that no one saw coming. For starters, he's been accused of being involved in some shady business deals where people claim he either underpaid or didn't pay them fairly for their work. Then, it gets even more intense. Rumors about him hosting wild parties with with celebs, where things allegedly went a bit overboard, have made headlines too. We already mentioned that there were underage victims. There's also talk of him having power struggles with former artists, like holding them back from fully owning their music or controlling their careers in ways that some say were way too restrictive. But it doesn't end there. Diddy's legal troubles have ramped up with allegations of harassment and mistreatment that seem to come out of every corner. All these rumors have definitely cast him in a different light, and fans are watching closely to see how he's going to handle the heat. With these allegations piling up, Diddy's once glamorous image is taking a hit, and people are starting to question what's really going on behind the scenes. Now, as Diddy's legal troubles continue and Oprah's potential involvement in Hollywood's darker side raises eyebrows, people are left wondering if these icons will ever face accountability for their alleged actions. The intrigue only deepens as fans and critics alike speculate about the truth behind their glamorous public images. The community seems to be growing tired of people like Diddy and Oprah getting away with all the nasty stuff for all these years. We gotta change our idols for sure. One person said, "These people have never been icons in my eyes because my measurement for success is not money or fame. It is core character and God's servitude." Others hinted at the possibility of even more people being involved. Diddy is only a tip of the iceberg. Get them a lie in the end. Do you believe there's any truth to the speculations linking Oprah and Diddy? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe, turn on notifications for updates, and make sure to check this video out too.